Welcome to Upturned Table. I'm Jeremy, and we're playing John Carter of Mars. John Carter of Mars, and what's the subtitle? Adventures on the Dying World of Barsoom. And with me are Matt and Will. Hello guys.
Hello.
And yeah, we are. What session is this? This is pretty. Oh, I should get my notes open too.
It was like 4-ish.
Yeah, I think this is our 4th session.
Sounds right.
Yeah. And let's do a recap of what happened. So it was a lot of intrigue in the ruined city of Corvus last time. So where are you? There we go. So yeah, I think we are. That's right, because we missed last week. So yeah, we're at session 4. So session 4, and in our last. Oh yeah, I did the. Okay, recap. Yeah, so in our last session, at the beginning, you pursued Tira, who had revealed herself as a bit of a scoundrel. She took control of the airship that her father and the red alien driver Tanvorn were piloting. So she knocked out Tanvorn, held her father at gunpoint, and with the other Eidolon airship, they fled. You checked the camp, the Eidolon camp, and didn't find them there. But as you proceeded to the gate of the ruins of the city of Corvus, of course, you saw the airships there, so the 2 airships, and you were able to revive Tanvorn, who had been knocked out, and seduced him with an offering of even more payment to accompany you into the ruins.
Yeah, didn't you give him the uranium rod at the end of that, Matt? Or you just have him hold it?
I believe I gave it to him.
Ooh, the radium torch. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Because we talked about they talked about the value of it. That's right.
I'm trying to get him on the roster long term.
Yes. Well, you may be able to do that soon. Okay, so you pursued them, found the flyers, and tracked them. Za was able to track the group into the ruins and find specifically what building they had searched out, and it was the Great Hall, and it's the archives below the Great Hall of Corvus that the scientist was talking about. Was the most interested in. So Nolentier's interest in the ancient records of this fallen red Martian city were what brought you there, and the daughter was also very interested in it for the for reasons for the reasons that the Eidolon have. So you track them to the Great Hall, and unfortunately they left behind one of their agents who fired into some ruins and injured and alerted 3 white apes. So giant white apes came crashing out of the ruins where they had been lurking, and you were able to make it safely into the Great Hall and secure the door. But not before. That's right. Not before von Klümt jumped onto the rooftop and was able to subdue. There we go. Was able to subdue the agent that fired the shots, and but you safely made it inside with the white apes pounding on the doors of the Great Hall. So not knowing how long that was going to last, you searched the room and found the hatchway that led to the archives, and at the bottom of the stairs, unable to open the door because Nolentier had stealthily left the radium torch in the airship, or in the flyer, and they had no way to open the door without it. So they were at the bottom this kind of second set of stairs, and there was a bit of a fight. A bit of a fight, and the torch. Unfortunately, the torch was the torch got into the hands of the daughter Tira, who is she's not. There's not a token there. So you're able to fight off the agents, but Tira by herself made it into the archives. She was able to locate a console and begin this data retrieval process with this metallic disc. You eventually subdued her and rescued her father. So Nalantir was left behind, and also his journals were actually left at the entrance of the archive during the scuffle. The agents were all subdued. Tira was retrieving the data. You were able to fight her off as well. Mm-hmm. And in that melee, you discovered she was wearing a circlet of control that you had seen Skoma wearing previously that could control kind of lower level animals. And I guess I didn't have enough threat for her to use it, but I'm sure there could have been something in the archives she could have communicated with. But that was destroyed. That was destroyed by Za.
That's what I do.
Yes, and she was rendered. She was unable to control do anything for as far as backup or anything. But as you were, Nalantir secured the disk. So you had this backup of this archives data. He retrieved his journals as well. And as you were leaving with Tira as a captive, she was able to escape. Do you remember the exact circumstances? You were making it back to the airships or the flyers? Oh, that's right.
She broke away and ran off.
That's right. Yeah, because you had to very carefully leave because for fear of the white apes that were could still be stalking around the Great Hall. So you exited the Great Hall once you left the archives. Exited the Great Hall from the rear, and she was given an opportunity to escape. And also, Town Vorn was a little bit seduced by something that glittered or some prospect of something of value in a part of the ruins, and ran off. And you were dealing with some blue apes at that point. And so von Klümt went off to rescue him, and had a short confrontation with some blue apes, these smaller relatives of the white apes.
I like how everything is like Warcraft, like loot. It's just color tiered. So you're
right.
Oh, blue apes are here. Purple apes should be here.
That's right. But they didn't drop any loot. They just got confused. Yeah, that worked well though. You threw something that distracted most of the group.
I would like to point out that entire session, for the most part, von Klümt was in drag.
Oh, that's right. That's right. In the guise of Skoma, yes, that's right, because you had her golden harness and jewelry. So yeah, you appeared as the Red Martian Spymaster Skoma. All right, and so losing track of Tira, but having secured the archive data, Nalantir, you returned to his residence in Helium to find the landing pad basically full of helium security. And at that point, Town Vorn was spooked, and he dropped off von Klümt and made a hasty getaway in one of the flyers that you stole from. Or no, you just took the one. Yeah, you took the flyer that you had back. Did you have? No, you brought two, right? Yeah, you took two.
He took his back and burned another one.
That's right. So you'd secured one of the Eidolon flyers, and so So you lost your Red Martian driver for now, and when you
he did say contact him back again though. So
yes,
it's not a dead end.
Yeah, yes, yeah. He was just didn't want to get caught up in whatever was going on. So when you entered the residence, you met a very arrogant arrogant official from Helium named Gel Moran. So he with a very smug attitude accused you. So he basically without introducing no, I believe he did. No, he introduced himself with all of his titles, and then said, "You are hereby charged with the kidnapping of Nalantir, scientist of Helium, treason against the Jeddak Tardas Moors, the murder of the Helium security, slaughtering an entire security crew, as well as the bodyguard of the Okar diplomat in her residence." And I don't remember the lady so and so. Wait a minute, I don't have all of my notes. The Lady Dalvora, an Okran diplomat. Her bodyguard was slain, and we are here to take you into custody. And that's all that he says after introducing himself with titles.
So he literally accused us of kidnapping the guy that we're kind of working for.
Yes, right. Yeah, he has just accused you of somehow having control. So you don't know. So the Skoma is in. She is in her Lady Dalvora persona now. So she has recovered. She's been released. The guards have loosened her all of her bonds and everything. She's redressed as in her or I guess when you took her, she was only wearing a towel. So she's dressed. She's scavenged something that is a little bit more dignified to be wearing. And Tyrol Nal, the son, is just has kind of doesn't know what to do. Is kind of confused by the whole situation, and it seems like the Lady Dalvora has taken control of the situation, and she may be who has informed Gal Moran of your crimes. So at this point, before we do anything, at this point, this is the end of our first. That was end of part 1. Cool. So that confrontation, and just you're running straight into the authorities. So now we can do a little bit of XP and renown.
So they do all that so that when we die in a few moments,
that's right. That's right. When you're massacred by the Helium security, you'll have made a name for yourself. All right. So I think so. Both of you made from this first part, because you not only retrieved everybody that hadn't turned villain, but you also have the ancient data. You both have 10 XP that you can spend, as well as 2 renown each. Ooh. So now Von Klümt has renown that you can actually spend. So you can spend if you want to secure. If you want to secure Tan Vorn as an ally, you can spend a renown to make him permanently a person that you can turn to, and then I
will do that immediately.
Oh, okay.
So
all right.
Not really seeing a place on this cool character sheet for experience points.
No, yeah, really? I don't see one either.
I'm gonna put in this titles box.
Mm.
That's a good place. Titles, 10 experience.
Nice.
How does experience work in this game? I'm assuming you're buying up. Can you buy up attributes, or is it just
the a thing that's pretty useful is you can buy more of your the equipment, the items. What are they called? Why does every system call them something different?
Your trappings, whatever they are, your special item that's always with you.
Yes. Yeah, you can. Let's see. Oh, if you're going along, piece of equipment. So if you have a core equipment, so you can buy more core equipment, which means it's always on you. Like I would have to spend or do something pretty drastic to separate you from a piece of core equipment. And most of that is about 5 XP. If you wanted to make your Banth, or not Banth, your Thoat, if you wanted to make your Thoat a piece of core equipment, I think that would be 10 XP, but you also then have a ton of gear and things you would always have access to.
Is that turning into like kind of like the Lone Ranger's horse? Like I can whistle and it will just kind of
sure, yes,
be there in most circumstances type of a thing.
Yes, yeah, you can have a Thoat to the rescue just about anytime you need it. Plus, it would have a huge amount of carrying capacity, and you could. That could be an awesome thing to purchase right now, Matt. We could jump out the window onto Sashi and be out of here.
Oh, we could.
Nice.
I was thinking about using you can change your first attribute upgrade is 10 experience.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Oh.
Right. Yeah, so you've got enough for an attribute upgrade, or you can make a piece or even 2, depending on how big it is, a piece of core equipment for 5 XP. Because right now, von Klümt doesn't have anything that will always be there. So that XP will do that, or you can raise your attribute.
How about talents? Can you purchase those too?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Let me get to the upgrade.
The one thing
section.
I'm wondering is how do you keep track
of experience spent?
Well, because the first time you increase an attribute, it's 10 experience. Second time, it's 20, and so on.
Yeah.
So how do you even keep track of that?
Oh, but is it like the first time you increase a specific attribute, or is it just the first time you increase any?
No, it just says increase one of your attributes a first time, 10 experience.
Okay. So it sounds like it's 10 to raise all of them 1.
Yeah.
And then 20 after
but
that.
I mean, there's not really easy way to keep track of it.
Yeah, it's a good point. So maybe just just do a I guess that won't the fields on that character sheet won't handle that, will they? They won't let you like do a slash or whatever, or a comma, so you can do a sequence of it, because it has to be able to do the math for the
you could definitely make notes down at the bottom, Matt. What you can do, what area.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do, because, it breaks the cool little injury matrix if you try to do a slash.
Right, yeah, anything that will get in the way of the math.
I'm raising my cunning.
Oh, okay. All right. You're going to continue to scrounge equipment?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think having Sashi be a real, like a cool companion sounds awesome in general. I pretty much have ignored her since 10 seconds into the first session. So I like bringing her back. So
nice. Okay.
Hey, I should know this by now, but I keep forgetting. I can give you a threat for a momentum, or is it like only to do certain things?
You can. I think it has to be. You have to be like for a roll or something. Yeah, you have to be like attempting to do something. There has to be some.
Does
some
it have
action.
to be? Can it be when I need to pay for a talent?
Oh. Oh, that's right. Oh, we didn't do luck yet either. Yeah, that would. That's true, because you would have at the beginning of a session you would have 0, even though we're in the kind of a middle of a scene.
That was my next question.
Yeah,
I have 1 momentum, and I was going to ask if I have it or. But either way, I don't mind giving you threat.
I have 2, but I think it's supposed to drop 1 when we change scenes, right?
Right. Yeah,
so I would have 0.
Okay. No, you can. Let's do that. If you're okay with that, because that's gonna help me a lot in the scene. So you guys have from that last session, you both have 2 luck again. So your luck is refilled.
So if we already had luck, it will go up to a maximum of our lowest attribute.
Yes, yeah, right. Maximum, yep.
Oh,
That's what I should have done. I should have raised my reason to 4 so I could have 4 luck. But
that's a reason too. Yeah, to play with that.
It's going up 2. So if I had 1, it's a 3.
If you still had 1, now you have 3.
Nice.
Right. Yeah, you guys generated the
and the luck one. It does its own cool things. It can't be treated like momentum.
Right. Yeah. What was the? I think it is. Is it just a 1-to-1, or is it a?
Adds a bonus die 20 with a pre-rolled result of 1. Perform additional action, second wind, influence store. So it does all kinds of cool things that kind of overlap with momentum, but you can't call luck a momentum.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. What's the? $56. Yeah, hopefully it has everything all together. Oh yeah, you can just use use threat as momentum. So then I think you can just generate, if you need a momentum, you can just give me an additional threat.
Okay, cool.
If you want to just generate that at any time. So let's see, make this little note here.
The threat sticky note.
Yes. Very threatening. So how much luck do you guys have?
I have 3 luck.
Okay. And Will? With the 2?
3 also. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Ooh, wow. Okay. So 6, and then if you're gonna give me a threat as well for your for the upgrade.
For the what?
For the what do you have to do? What did you need the momentum for? Like
it's an action combat? Talent thing. No, it'll be once we start going.
Oh, okay. So just
I'm gonna try something stupid. Yeah.
All right.
That's my job.
No, you're supposed to knock people over while I'm being stupid.
All right.
I generally just stand around and get shot and beat up on while you're doing cool things.
You need to point out to them that the bodyguard we're accused of killing is actually an assassin.
Oh, right. Oh, and so Za isn't disguised as Jags, right? No, you're not wearing the eye patch or anything right now?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't even comfortable doing that with Klümt, but
that's right. And that's right. So yeah, and Von Klümt, you're still kind of half dressed as a red Martian.
Yeah, I figure it's falling apart. It's falling apart, like, because we've been through so much. But.
I mean, I think I have Jag's eye patch hanging from my harness.
Yes,
that's important to point out to security that's accusing me of killing him.
All right. So
we think you killed this guy. Why? Because you took his name. Oh, you got me.
Yeah.
All right. So Will, you took a sword as your first piece of core equipment. Was that okay? And so do you want to buy the your thoat then?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Sashi is written down on my titles and allies thing as my thoat.
Nice.
Companion. So, what's the general concept here behind this? Is this is just like someone who's she's kind of like a piece of core equipment, but it's a living mount.
Right. Yeah. And you always have access to her. There's no way she can be separated. I think in the Red Martian thing they had a little Had some details about how that would work.
Then maybe we can assume that we flew overhead and I whistled at her as we returned back to town.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. You could, you'd be able to alert her.
You green Martians got a set of pipes on you.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We totally Tarzaned it.
Oh, if you save up enough XP, you can get a submarine.
What?
Oh man, and I wasted all that on a boat. I should have.
I think there's only like one place you can use a submarine, like one lake in the entire planet.
Yeah, it's a desert planet, isn't it?
Right. But they do list submarines. That's funny. Yeah, I forget where that section was, but I remember because it was such a large piece of large and useful piece of gear that it was 10 XP, but I don't remember the I don't think they went into too much. Oh, but actually thoats can actually fight. Yeah. So
I don't want her to get in trouble with a bunch of people with pistols and swords, but yes, it's good to know that she's
right. Yeah, she's got a tail swipe. She can carry 1 to 3 riders, and that doesn't impede the animal in any way.
Do I count as 1 to 3 riders in and of myself?
No, you're just one. You're just one. Yeah. So, and when the rider, when you're riding her, you get a bonus D20 to making attacks using your spear, or no, using any attack against dismounted people, dismounted targets.
So if they lock us in a cell, throw away the key.
Yes.
Somehow you're going to be able to magically produce your sword.
Right.
I think it's supposed to be like if we break out, right? Like we kept it in a locker room right there, type of thing. I assume it's not in the room with us, but it's like always on hand.
It'd be funny if like a guard takes it away from you, comes back in with their food, and you have it again, and he's like, "What?"
Right. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, there are rules for if you are taken prisoner, you can kind of do a sleight of hand, and if you have any core equipment that's small that would be hideable on your body, you can hide it so that it's always there. But
you need a pistol. Oh no, no, I can't.
That'll be next time.
She's my sister. She's also here. Just kind of walks her in. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
All right. So yeah, your thoat will not revolt, even under the most trying circumstances.
Oh, did they have 6 legs? Oh, they have 8 legs.
Yes. Oh yeah. The physical description. Yeah, there's 2 species. The larger ones are the green Martian variety, and they are 6 sophids tall. So that's pretty tall. No, 10 sophids for the green Martian version. So I think I guess it's probably feet, close to feet. So
close to feet,
yeah. 8-legged, 8-legged with long necks. In combat, they can use their tail.
Yeah, so a sophid is looks like just under a foot, according to the cheat sheet you gave us. So yeah,
Oh, okay. Wow.
10 feet tall.
Yes, that is quite amount. All right, so
oh great! Police car just drove by and is shining spotlights in people's windows.
Oh, nice.
That's always a good sign.
At least you know you're safe.
Where you guys live, do you get the night sun occasionally, like scanning through the neighborhood?
Oh, we call it a ghetto bird.
Oh,
if you mean the helicopter.
Yeah, with the crazy bright light.
The ghetto bird's out most nights.
Oh man, yeah.
The best is when they get on their freaking microphone and start yelling at whoever they're looking for. It's so like creepy, dystopian.
Yeah. That's insane. It's like a scene from the X-Files, though, when that thing like hits you if you're outside and that thing passes over you.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you're waiting for it to be abducted. All right. Okay, so is there anything you want to do, Za, with your 2 renown? Or do you want to pull that?
I think I'm just going to pull that. I've already bought Khan Gazar, like retroactively.
That's right.
Like the warrior guy that we met in town.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he was he in the module, or is he just like the random pull guy? But yeah, I'll have that guy be as a contact, because I want to try to help him get back in the good graces of the people.
Oh, nice.
And other than that,
what's the thief's name?
Oh, your driver?
Yeah,
Ton Vorn.
Yes, correct.
Ton Vorn. Thank you. Put that in my note.
And Vars Nal is like the ochre thief guy that was like his boss, it seemed like.
Yes. Yeah, that guy was the head of the head of that group that you enlisted for the
Haven't bought him off, so he's dead to me.
I was gonna say that group may be a good like overall contact. I guess you have Ton to get in if you need it.
Yeah, long term.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we're good with luck. You guys are at 3 luck. I'm at 6 threat. And anything else? So you're up 1 cunning then? Lucas von Klümt is up to 9.
Cunning is 9. However, I am still carrying 2 wounds, so
okay, right.
Everything is modified right now.
Okay.
Well, right. I say that everything for cunning in my.
Yes. All right. Okay, so I think we're good. So one more time, I'll just reiterate. So let's do. Where's the his little list of titles here? Okay, so again, when you enter the residence, you see the yellow Martian, Lady Dalvora, is dressed, and an arrogant red Martian politician from a Helium politician introduces himself. I am Gel Moran, advisor to Mors Kajak, Jed of Lesser Helium, who is son of Helium's Jeddak, Tardos Mors. You are hereby charged with the kidnapping of Nalantir, scientist of Helium, treason against the Jeddak Tardos Mors, the murder of the bodyguard of Lady Dalvoras, as well as her kidnapping, and the slaughter of a group of Helium security at her residence. So you are to come with me immediately. And you can see the security around him stiffen, and in kind of the back of the room, Tyrrell is, I guess he has security kind of watching him, but the lady, and actually, sorry, it's a red Martian. I don't have any yellow Martian.
That's why we put a yellow border around her.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Okay, good. So yeah, that's her super long name that you can't even read. We'll just do that for now.
Is she?
Yeah, so she's dressed more, more typically, and is very. She has more of an arrogance, kind of attitude, like like El Moran as well.
Is she over there with him, or?
No, let's see. No, she would be back here still, and I guess there would probably be security everywhere. So yeah, there's some security back assisting that had assisted her, and the 3 of you are kind of between these 2 groups.
And we are on the landing.
No, this is inside the residence. The landing, the landing has again this many security kind of securing it, kind of guarding it. There's this many helium officers or security agents, and the door would be so Gelmoran is kind of just inside the door, and this is so to the north of this map would be the entrance to the. I can draw, can I? So let's. So yeah, we're okay.
So practically, Matt, are we giving up here, or are you trying shenanigans?
I'm trying shenanigans. Get your whistle ready.
All right. All right.
So the door in is behind them.
Yes, and it looks like Tyrell has replaced as like a temporary panel hanging to serve as kind of a door. So it's not just a wide open doorway anymore, but it would be nothing. It'd be nothing to smash through it, but there is kind of a temporary.
As I've established already. Yes.
Yes. Right.
All right.
Yes. And the same would be for the windows. The window that was smashed open when the kidnapping of Tira happened. So that'll be over here. My mouse is not.
It's all good.
It's good.
Yeah, so that's a window, and behind Gal is the entrance to the residence.
Okay, well, I'll step up to Gal here and be kind of upset with him a little bit here. I'll tell him Jags was not murdered. I faced him without weapons. He drew a blade on me, so I killed him. It is his own fault. He is dishonorable.
Ooh,
and I'm kind of getting up in his face and telling him that he's a stupid man.
I will. Von Klümt will echo that sentiment. Yeah, these are lies you were saying, and I will dive behind Jag. Give you a threat to. Use Master Disguise to leave the scene.
Okay. All right.
And then I'll be doing something on the next round whenever applicable.
Okay. Great. Excellent. Okay, so as you confront Gelmoran, he seems to step behind security. He doesn't let you get close. He seems very cowardly as far as physically. So any sort of confrontation, he kind of backs. So he backs towards the door and surrounds himself more with security, and just repeats, "You are to come with us immediately," and signals all of the guards to kind of ready themselves.
Your security is useless. The last time we faced them, we walked away and they did not.
So you admit to your crimes. Are you confessing right here and now?
I was in a room. People shot at me, so I killed them. It is their own fault. They should know better to face someone such as me, Jag Za Goren.
I would, whenever it's applicable, I'd like to give you another threat and do something.
Quit giving him threat, Matt.
Sorry. Sorry.
I'm already digging a big hole here. I don't need you to pile more stuff on top of it.
Oh, wow. From the back of the room, Lady Del Voran just arrogantly yells, "Take them away. Gelmoran, secure these criminals and take them away."
Okay. I want to spend. I'm gonna give you a threat.
Okay.
Reappear. I was the guard nearest Gelmoran all along.
Oh no. Okay. Okay.
Put a knife to his throat.
Oh.
The only confession we have to make is that you are all fools. You're going to let us leave this building, or your man dies.
Whoa. Okay. So why don't you make a where is it? A empathy and reason roll, and it'll be difficulty 2 because you're quite convincing with the knife at their leader's throat, but a difficulty 2. No.
I thought this was for him to understand that this was a bad idea. This is to see if he succeeds at it. Okay.
Yes. So that's to see what kind of effect that has subduing the guards.
Mr. Smarty Pants, I'm going to spin the luck.
What is going on?
So I spent a luck, and I got an additional success on my normal roll, which is under the stat. So I believe that counts as 4 successes.
Yes, right. So you rolled. Let me see the results. Yes, 1 is below the stats. Yeah, so you have a luck, so that's 2 automatic successes. Yeah, so 4. Yes, and you needed 2, so you have 2 momentum from that roll. Wow, excellent. So the guards. Let me see. So we're dealing with 6. So half. So 3 of these groups of guards. I wish there was a. Is there a way to? Yeah, I can mark them. 3 of the groups of guards. I'll just give them blue circles. So everything that's bordered in blue lowers their weapons from what you from your threat. Mm-hmm. So you still have the 3 groups. So that's what is this? 3 in each group. So you still have the 3 groups, but about half of them. And if you spend additional momentum for each of those remaining groups to kind of hold and not.
Okay. I will happily do that.
Oh, okay.
So I have 2. I'll spend 2 momentum.
Okay. All right. So basically, everyone except the group that are guarding Tyrol Null have kind of. Or actually, no. Let's make it let's make it.
Dahl's guard.
Yeah. Dahl's guards. So all of the security except for those that are protecting Dalvora have lowered their weapons and are concerned about about Gel Moran. Don't want anything happening to him, so they've stopped their advance and they've stopped their kind of readying.
Goren, grab the boy and the man. Let's get out of here.
I'll do a loud whistle and kind of. I'm not actually going to pick them up, but kind of scoop both of them up in my arms and run towards this.
Okay.
Towards the window to my newly acquired best friend.
Oh, yes. We're going out the window? Damn it. But I'm by the door.
All right. So
that's so dramatic.
I still don't understand how Martians think.
All right. So so daring and might will get you out of the window, and you're a considerable height. You're probably like a second story, but the fall it's not gonna be any damage unless you physically won't be hurt unless there's a complication. So it's a difficulty 2 daring and might to flee. You don't have none of the guards have actually laid their hands on you, so yeah, you don't have to resist anything. So if you make a difficulty 2 daring and might, you'll make it out of that window with the with your red Martian friends.
Oh yeah, that is a 2 and a 5.
Ooh,
that is at least both of those are under. So that's 4 successes.
Right. Yep. So that's 2 momentum that you generated, and no 20s, so no complications, so no injury, no one fell or slipped. And because it was just a temporary panel that they'd replaced the window with, you could easily blow through that. Wow. Excellent. So
do I have the clearance to Jarsumi and leap out that window after them?
Oh, sure. Yeah, they've already you could easily do this. So that would just be just a regular difficulty 1, but you'd still need to roll daring and might to
Got it.
To make it out. But none of the guards are going to resist you. You basically have 2 turns with that success of threat.
That one is not there. I pressed the wrong button.
Okay.
But that's really bad because those are 2 failures.
Uh-oh.
Momentum, or are you out?
You got a momentum you can throw my way?
Yeah.
Can I borrow?
Go for it.
Right. Okay, 1 success.
Well, you made it, and no 20s, so yes. Excellent. Okay, yeah. So you withdraw the blade from his throat. All right.
I will spend a momentum to have a random thote in the area.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Like come along and uses Von Klümpt's mount.
Oh, you can do that?
Well, I can take control of an animal for a scene. So
yes,
nice.
Yes.
I'm assuming that they're commonplace here.
Oh yeah. Right? So and that'll be the red Martian variety. So Von Klümt can control it more easily. It's more his scale, so that works out perfectly.
And I'll take the two red Martians with me.
Okay. All right. So
heavy ride.
You're going to make your escape. Okay, so immediately as you're leaving the residence, you see the security has they're looking through the window, they're leaning through the window and watching which direction you're fleeing. And I guess because they're gonna probably take a couple of shots at you. I think that's probably at least
trooper of them.
Yes, at least one group, because I think you had enough of a delay. The ones nearest the window are actually going to they're spotting the direction that you're going, and they're going to take a couple of quick shots. All right, so because the ego of Gelmoran was damaged much more than anything else by that. All right. So you hear halt, surrender yourselves. You hear calls from the window, and you're gonna get
we're past that now. We're past that now.
And you'll get a shot from these from this group. So I'll just roll for once for all of them. Oh, do they don't have.
Where are we going?
I don't know. This was your idea. I was going to fight everybody.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Bonus D20 following orders. Okay.
How do you spell thote?
THOAT.
OAT?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So they are just shooting with pistols. So that's just going to be a single. We'll make that a difficulty 2, so that's a single success, and that's just going to be 1 damage. So I guess Von Klümt would have been following. So you'll be the closest target.
So I have that talent, or I have that flaw, self-sacrificing, where
oh yes,
something to do with like me taking the damage. Is that something you trigger, or something I trigger, or how does that?
Oh right, let's see.
Yeah, that was the other reason I did this, is because my flaw is I never want to bow to superiors and things like that. So.
Especially when they're jerks.
Yeah.
Right. Oh right, yeah. The flaw on your own during a scene with an ally or the character's innocent lives are in peril. Oh yeah, I can ask you to take the place. Yeah, if it would have been so maybe something more like a if they would have only you would have offered yourself as prisoner or offered yourself to be tortured or whatever, as opposed to an innocent character. So if it came to them wanting to do something, to Nallantyr or Von Klümt, you could step in, and if you didn't, then I could penalize you with the momentum loss. But no, this is just a kind of a pot shot as you're fleeing. Gotcha. But there was no damage. I got it. Or no, there is 2. It's 2. All right, no, 2 damage. Sorry. 2 damage. That's right. It's a 1 and a 2. Sorry. I thought I rolled a one of those 0. It's 3 and a 4. So sorry. So there was one shot hit, and it was 2 damage from that shot. So is there something? So you're not wearing any armor or anything that would resist.
I think he is.
damage.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You're wearing a bikini right now, aren't you, Matt?
Well, now I'm wearing now I'm wearing a guard's uniform.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, wait. Yeah. So wait, you have. Let's see. You just have a standard harness. They don't say anything about armor.
I didn't picture that. Armor doesn't seem like a thing in a place where people barely wear clothes.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Okay, so take 2 damage on your track.
Ugh.
So that stress track is building up again.
Yeah, I really need a hospital. Where are your people's hospitals?
All right.
I have herbs on Sashi.
Oh, that's right.
I can tend to you later.
That's right.
Oh, cool.
So you're fleeing. Yeah. So which direction do you want to head? Basically, Goren knows the way to the both the marketplace, and then you both know the direction of the black hole bar. Or is there some
run out of the city, or are we?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe does Volunteer have a place he thinks might be safe?
No, he's very shaken. He Volunteer the whole time is seemed to just want to surrender. He's still clutching. He's clutching the discs and his journal and the disc, and was hoping that those wouldn't have been taken from him, and. But he's wanted to with that level of authority confronting you. He says we should definitely give ourselves over to helium. This fleeing, as long as they will allow me to keep this data, I think it's best that we surrender ourselves into the custody of the authorities. This fleeing authority is not the correct course of action. And
league with Skolma. If we surrender to them, she will take whatever it is you've gained.
Yeah, either he's in league or he's been duped by her. Either way, she's going to have us killed.
That seems to have silenced him, and Tyrell Nall seems to be excited by the drama. The son seems to be enjoying.
Like you way better than your sister, kid.
He's enjoying this action. So where do you want to flee the city? Because you do have, Za does have resources outside the city. You could make it to Thrak on your Thoats. You have a lot of options as far, and you can survive. You can survive in the the wilds.
Would your people take us in, Za?
Of course. Oh. In fact, I know a group of men that may be able to help us in other ways.
Oh, well, then I'm following you, my friend.
All right.
I say we make a break for the city walls and head out into the desert and try to find the Rangers, which we've never named, but the Rangers.
Yes, that's right. Okay, let me. Oh wait, no, I should bring that in as a. I forgot maps are separate locations. Let me. You guys are still in the sand, right? Yep. Okay. Well, let me just bring this map in so we can kind of chart your progress out of the city. Okay, so actually, get rid of some of these. Okay, there was
in outer helium, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, you're the outer ring. So it wouldn't be far. Let's give the residents a location just so we can kind of track.
The outer ring of lesser helium?
Yes, right. Yes, even though lesser helium is a separate city. Yes. So let's put, because we did the bar was on the far wall. Oh, I don't like how that grid keeps popping up. Yeah, let's put the residence just here. So this is Nolentier's. Oh, did that? Oh, I can't write on top of a token. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, so let's just.
You can throw a token on top of it, and
yeah,
then
I was gonna say, can you put
there
these
we go.
like these
There we
compass tokens or something? Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
So that's his residence.
Yes, it's not so large. Wait a minute here. There we go. Yeah, it's basically the. I guess that's a small because that's the scale. So this map needs to be bigger. This one. It doesn't let me. Oh, there it is. Go a little bit bigger. Sorry. Yeah, this is also temporary. All right, there we go. Okay, cool. And if you guys zoom into that, you can see a little bit better. So we'll just put his residence there. So you've got a few blocks that you need to make it. And when you landed, you noticed that there were 2 helium security flyers that had brought some of the security. Of course, some of them, walked from the front to the front door of the residence, but there are 2 flyers that you soon hear pursuing you. Or I guess you probably spot them as well. So they saw the direction you're going, and so yeah, we'll group you. Are you hearing me echo?
No.
Is it okay? Okay, good. That's just on my end. Good. So yeah, that's how you guys are sorted on the votes, and so we'll put a couple of flyers behind you. All right. I wish you could just copy paste. All right. So there are a couple of flyers that are pursuing you. So you might have to make some nimble
ride rolls.
Maneuvers. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we try to get lost in the city and go out a different gate than the nearest one?
If we can lose them, yes.
Okay.
Do we want to? How about? So where is Kaiser in relation to us then?
Oh, the city where you were?
The black hole.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Kaiser. So that would be.
Oh crap!
Probably.
I touched it. Sorry.
It's okay. Well, we kind of know. It's on that. It would be. Oh wait, let me. I'll drop another one of these. I'm assuming it'd be kind of here. So on the far wall towards the other side. So yeah, that's closer to another exit. So I think all of those towers are exits from the city.
How about we divide? We run in different directions. We try to lose them. We meet in front of Kaiser, and then we run out the gate together.
Sounds good.
Oh, that's a cool thought. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you want to track us.
Yeah, nice. All right. Okay, yeah, that works. So okay, so let's then
split up. We'll meet at Kaiser, and then we run in different directions.
And where is Kaiser? It's the compass point over there?
Yeah, that's a compass point. It's on the far.
It's a place we've both been. That's why I
yeah, no, that's a good point. Maybe have the boy ride with me in case I get lost.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, he knows the city, so that's a very good idea.
Sure. Ride up beside you and toss him over.
Mm-hmm.
Can his itty bitty little throat carry multiple people?
Yes.
Itty bitty. It's only 8 feet tall.
So tiny.
All right. Yeah. So Tiro climbs down and hops over to Von Klümt's throat, and so why don't we switch? Okay, we can switch back to this, but let's switch scenes for now. And we can just kind of draw on the map because we need to kind of do a chase. There'll be some tests and a chase. And this way we can write on the map. So let me make sure. Yeah, so here's what I was calling the location of the residence. And yeah, so instead of leaving through the main gate, you're going to kind of circle around
lost in the maze of the city, hopefully.
All right. And I think I did something like here for the so that's Kaiser. Yeah, that's Kaiser, the black hole. And so guys, just pick a color and we'll kind of do a block at a time, you know, the kind of the biggest kind of section of the city.
That's all blue. Okay, what do you want us to indicate?
So just indicate your route, like if you're both headed to Kaiser now, or are you gonna So we'll just kind of, and then so every block you'll kind of individually, since you are doing separately, individually we'll do some checks and see if you're fired upon and if you are able to lose them, that kind of stuff.
You want the whole route or?
Just the first part.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, but you can just break it up. Yeah, so you're gonna you're headed that way, and then Za, are you gonna go the other? Gonna go counterclockwise? Okay, cool. All right. Nice. Okay, so the pursuing flyers see that you're headed different directions, so they divide because that's the most efficient way to track you. They're going to separate. You don't see anybody on the ground as you're kind of racing through the streets. You don't see anybody on the ground yet, so the flyers are going to be the only thing you have to contend with right now. And there's six red guards in each of the flyers that were stationed on the landing pad. All right. So who wants to go first? Who wants to take the first test?
You want to do it, Za? Are you there?
Uh-oh. Did we lose one?
It keeps getting turned off. I don't know how that works. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm the competent writer. What would you say is a typical writing week?
Yeah, so let's see. If we're going to make it writing, it's interesting.
Giant beast,
because this is
probably might, right?
Yeah, I think it would probably be might. Yeah, probably daring and might, just like a physical, just as if you were like physically running through the city. And you're going to have, and the difficulty it will always be 1 for you, especially because it's your thought, so core equipment.
And so I'm a passionate writer, so I can always use passion instead of that. So I'll use passion in might.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. Excellent. And you can also, so you can choose to get ahead of them. So with the is it passion and might? What did you substitute passion for?
Daring.
For daring.
Oh, okay, for daring. Okay, good. Okay, so you can roll passion and might to kind of get ahead and elude them, and the more success that you have, the further away you actually are. Or you could also fire on them. They would be within range of your rifle as well. So you can kind of decide if you want to flee.
I don't really use guns. I'm running.
Okay. All right. Oh, bad news. They are going to use guns.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Ooh. So yeah, do your passion.
That's
and
1 success.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, with 1 success, that means that you've stayed out of range. At least you stayed a distance ahead. So you're out of shooting range for this round, and that would put you. I'll try to I'll mark the status. So if you headed this way, that'll put you here on your route. So you made it kind of through the first blocks. All right. How about so von Klümt?
Yeah.
Are you Are you ready to make your first?
Yeah, well, due to my injuries, daring and might ain't so great. So we'll see.
Oh, that's right.
I have 2 successes because that's 11.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, excellent.
Do I need 2 because I suck at this?
Yeah, you're gonna need to. Yeah, it's gonna be difficulty too.
I was gonna try out this eraser tool and see if it. Oh yeah. Okay. How far do you want me to get?
Oh wow, the eraser works. Oh cool. Yeah, just the first block, so that around where that number 3 is.
Okay.
Yeah, so you made it through that first block. Okay, yeah. So you're not fired upon. You're managed to stay ahead. They're still pursuing you. You haven't gotten, because it's a regular success, you haven't gotten out of their sight, but they're still pursuing you. So there's no action for them because you're out of range still.
Still alive.
Yes.
What? Since I don't have core equipment, what weapons did the guard have?
Yes. So you would have very standard.
Is it sword?
Harness, sword. Let's see. Sorry,
pistol.
I'll get the exact list. Harness, a cloak, dagger, short sword, and pistol.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as we are still in visual of the thing and it's clear that they're still following us, like we haven't lost them yet, I'm gonna tell the kid to shoot at them.
Oh, okay.
While I'm riding.
All right. Cool. So you can hand him your pistol?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll do that. Yeah. So they'll if they're not in range to shoot you, then if they catch you and are firing on you, he'll be able to fire back.
That's cool.
But they're still out of range. Okay. So no action on their half. I'm not going to spend any threat yet to have
any pile of threat.
Anything happen. So what
is going to be the King Kong of white apes outside the gate.
That's right. Just outside. All right. So Za, why don't you roll for you and the scientist?
That's 2 successes and a 19. Whew, almost bad.
Oh, okay, good. All right, so you got a momentum to bank, and you stay ahead of the captors, and so you're diving down the streets of Helium. A lot of residential. You're mostly moving through kind of residential areas, and this is evening too, so there's not a lot of activity on the street. If you would have ended up like going through the marketplace or somewhere that would have had more traffic, this would have been harder. But obviously, you're able to stay ahead. And if you want to spend any of that momentum, I would say 2 momentum, and you could get out of sight, and you could actually have escaped.
I still have 1 left over, so plus that 1, so I will spend that 2 momentum.
Oh, great. Okay, so you have made it then. Yeah, safely. Nice. So yeah, we'll just put you at the end of this route because that 2 momentum would give you another length, and you no longer have a pursuer. So out of visual range completely, and it's the night is falling, and as we know on Barsoom, it falls very fast. There's no dusk, so it's very dark now, getting very dark. So you're fleeing into the night through this area, and you can't spot the flyer behind you any longer.
We'll slow down to a trot then, and blend in as much as is possible.
All right. Okay, so Von Klümt, let's give it another shot. So the next length.
All right.
Yeah, so you're here.
Here we go. Oh no!
Oh no!
That is no successes.
Okay.
And a complication.
Yes. Oh wow. Okay.
Doing great.
So okay, so the because of your inexperience on a thoat, you were actually trying to lead it down a very narrow alleyway, and of course this thoat not being accustomed to these tiny streets kind of rears at it, so it stalls. And so your the gallop that you were fleeing at, the rate of speed is suddenly reduced as you tried to lead it down this more narrow alleyway to conceal yourselves. And so you're at a almost a dead stop as the flyer makes its way. The flyer that was pursuing you gets into range, and they're gonna fire on you this round. I think so for the complication, it's just going to be the next roll. The next roll will have one more difficulty if you want to get away from them. If you want to get ahead. Yeah. Okay. So you're basically at a dead standstill as you tried to go through a more narrow path that the thoat completely refused to do. These rental thoats aren't as reliable as the core equipment kind. All right. So but Tyrol will also get a shot as well. So he'll take his first. We'll do the heroes first. Yes.
You made him an accomplice, Matt. Up until now, yeah, he was kidnapped.
Right. He was enjoying all the action. So you handed him a gun. He's like, "All right, let's start shooting."
That's what you do. You get their hands dirty, and then they're always on your side.
He was already on our side, but now he has no protection from the law.
Now he has to stick with us no matter what.
Oh, I should have double checked this. Sorry, we can do this from now. He was a scout, so he does have a scouting talent. So if you want to use him to navigate, and he uses daring, he gets a bonus D20 for navigation.
Oh,
yeah. So that could help. The rest of it is not. Yeah, scientific training, or I can get that. He can secure equipment for you. Sorry, you should have had that information earlier, but we took off and it was such
a hurry.
Yes, but yeah. So during that ride, he does offer his. I know the city well. I can route us very safely. And then just as he says that, you head right into a narrow alley that stops the thoat dead. Okay, so he'll take a shot first, and just do So his cunning and reason are pretty good. So 11, and it'll just be. Do you want to give him any? Oh, I guess you had an action this round, so yeah, you wouldn't be able to assist that. Oh, but he got 2 successes, so he'll do plenty of damage. So he'll do an extra die.
Cool.
Of damage with that momentum. Oh, wow. Okay. So he does 5 damage.
Wow.
Oh my god. So I spent that momentum for that extra die. So he did 4 damage plus 1. So basically he riddles the pursuing flyer with bullets, and five of the 6 are disabled. They've either ducked down or fallen off. Yeah, so you literally have one left piloting the flyer. Wow, that was pretty good.
My gut, boy, you're a natural.
Wow. Thank you, sir. I'm glad you've impressed me with your physical prowess. I'm glad I could show off a little of my marksmanship. All right, so I guess we'll still do a return. It's only going to be one shot though, but we'll do a return volley from the. Oh, it looks like we did get a shot, a success. Yes. And it might be lower. Let me check the red guards. Yeah, and it's lower. So 2 successes. So he'll roll 2 dice for damage. Oh, okay. So what's that?
I'm not seeing any of your dice rolls. Not that it matters, but just so you know.
Oh no,
I'm not seeing them.
Oh, sorry. I'm blocking them. Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
There we go.
Oh crap! I didn't want to see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing?
So 2
Snake
2 damage. So actually, that Tyrrell will take that.
And he's dead
because he was the source. No, he's okay, but he took a return shot. So he was proud of himself for disabling so many of the pursuers, and then takes one right in the shoulder and kind of groans and slumps down a little bit to avoid any other gunfire.
I would like to spend a luck to influence the story.
Oh, sure. Of course.
Oh, how unfortunate. A slow trading flyer is very slowly creeping in front of the guard's ship.
Oh, yes. Remember, there's only one left. There's only one left in the flyer. But yes.
Well.
Okay. Yeah. So definitely, you're kind of stuck in this alleyway and coming down the main course is a large supply flyer making its deliveries in the evening, and so they've completely obscured your obscured you.
I switched positions with the kid. Drive.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right.
Ride, or whatever you call it.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So if you're gonna have him take the wheel, then he'll get a bonus die for his navigation. So good idea. So you take his pistol. Do you take the pistol from him and then hand him the reins? Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So switch positions. Okay. So back to Za. So what is there anything special that you want to do as you've lost your pursuers? Anything you want to do on your way?
Just ask Nalan if he thinks that there's anyone that he should give this information to or talk to. Is there someone that he knows or trusts in the government?
Ah, okay. Oh, that's good. Yes. So, well, this whole development is quite shocking. It's quite shocking to me. There is, of course. Sorry. These damn names. Oh, wait a minute here. Sorry, just give me a sec to.
Because it feels like the Jeddak is perhaps working with Skulma, or maybe does not know of the treachery that she's performing, but is there others? Because this Jeddak isn't the supreme leader, right? He is one of many.
Yes, he introduced himself as simply an advisor to the Jed of Lower Helium. So I've never heard this name before, or he's never been in any councils where I've presented my research. So he's very new to me, and so I don't know what type of authority he has. And his confusion in thinking that I was your prisoner, or I was the victim of kidnapping, seems to be a little concerning.
Who would have told him that you were kidnapped? There's no reason for him to have even thought that.
I believe the yellow Martian seems a little treacherous. I'm sure she would have said anything she could to have us to have us subdued, to have us incarcerated.
Maybe we should go back and have words with her. I say, as we'll continue riding towards the meeting point.
All right. Oh, interesting. Immediately, I can't think of any ally that I can trust with this information. I definitely don't feel safe even revealing the existence of this ancient data that we've secured. So as much as I don't agree with resisting this authority, I'm also now with these accusations of Gel Moran, I don't think I'm now changed my mind and think that we can't trust. I don't know who we can trust. So immediately there isn't anyone in the city that I believe we can confide in or seek any sort of protection. Have you secured allies either in or outside of the city that you feel will protect us?
I'm sure I can find people to help us in the city, but they have no political pull. Should we destroy the data so no one else can have it?
I would rather I would rather lose.
You know what his answer to that
is. Yeah, I know.
I'd rather lose my arm than to sacrifice such a scientific find. If there's a way to safely conceal it or safely secure it, I would agree with that. But the destruction of this data would be too much for me to bear. I'm so close to finding out what could have saved my dear wife's life.
I understand, but you already lost a daughter to this. Do you want to lose your son too? He's in danger, and if I know Klümt as much as I do, they've already gotten into trouble.
What?
Every time I've left him alone with you guys, right. When I've returned, you've been in danger. Hey, hope he doesn't put your son in any more harm. Doesn't get him involved.
I hope so as well. I'm still very shocked by this horrible turn on my daughter's behalf. She showed no signs of even being capable of doing something like this. I hope that we can get some answers sometime about what, if this is some sort of mind control, what sort of influence would have caused her to turn on her own father.
Helium syndrome.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're not doing the voice. Right? If we're on helium, none of us are doing the correct voices.
All right then. Yeah, that's Mickey Mouse, but still.
Right, like the wind.
All right. Let's see. So, yeah, because of that momentum spend and everything, you can safely, basically, make it to any place you want to, Za. You can make it to the black hole, or if you want to create with unspent renown, if you want to create any sort of connection or safety, that's possible as well.
I think we're gonna meet at we want to meet at the black hole. So I'll head over there in a pretty direct route and get us a table. And did it have rooms?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure the you'd be able to. There are probably public rooms, and then there are secret rooms. So if you were to convince the barkeep that you were in danger and needed some help, I'll sure
try to secure Nalon, however you say his name, in a room somewhere out of sight, because I don't feel like this is his scene, and he's so absent-minded, I'm afraid that he's going to get himself in trouble. So I'm going to try to secret him away somewhere in the spot.
Okay, great. Yeah, so if you want to spend one of your unspent renown, you can secure a room for him. So yeah, you can use that, because you previously met the barkeep and you paid him for information. So he's amenable to anything else that you would probably need. And he's already probably heard about some of the goings on in the city, and would have definitely probably been in contact with with your red Martian friend. Let's see. Yeah, so that would be.
I'll do that, and also mention that we may want him to smuggle out or hide him while we for like for a period of time potentially, but we don't know yet.
Okay. Sure. Yes. So the I think I named him, didn't I? The barkeep is
Dinar?
more than yes, I think yeah, that's right. Yes, thank you.
I just have it written down next to it. I don't know what the word
Yes, Dinar. Yes. So Dinar is and especially after speaking with Townvoren, he knows that you have something of importance, that the scientist discovered something important, so he's more than willing to help you. So just keep track that you spent that renown, but it comes back next session.
Okay.
And is cheaper than momentum. Okay, so the barkeep secures Nallantyr and his journals and data, and if you're going to leave him secured at this time, that'll give him a chance to kind of process some of the what he suspects is the cause of things, and also what he needs to do to be able to read this data, and that's going to actually probably be something that he'll want to do sooner rather than later, is actually take this data off of a disk and make it something he can actually read.
Okay.
But he'll be secure at Kazara, at the black hole for now.
Excellent.
Great.
And then I'll wait for Klümt to show up. And
all right.
Oh, that!
Nice. And eventually, so while you're waiting, Townvoren does come in to the black hole and comes over to the table and is relieved. He says, "Oh, I'm so glad to see that you've escaped that situation. I apologize for my cowardice, but I had no idea what we were flying into, so I thought it was best just to leave that situation in your capable hands. I'm so glad that I'm so glad to see you."
it was good that you left. It was not safe. We may be needing you to ride some of us out of the city again soon.
Well, that I can do.
Here, have a drink, and I'll.
Oh, nice. All right. All right. Some of that helium ale that
Yes.
you've heard so much about. All right.
Delicious helium ale.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay. So you've got so Townvoren is back in contact with you. Nallantyr is secured at a hidden room in the black hole, and we are back to the riding adventures of
No!
Okay, so because you paid that luck to lose your pursuers, this is basically just successfully navigating, unless some threat is spent. This is just basically successfully navigating your way out of the city. But now that you've got Tyrrell driving, I think it should go pretty well. All right. So we'll do the next turn. So we'll do 3. Oh, and I'm sorry. What was the? I've got his stats here, but what's he?
Might and daring, I think we said.
Oh yeah, I'm right. Might and daring. All right. So 10. That'd be 10 for him. Oh, so a success. But a Oh no, might is a 4. So a single success, but his difficulty would only be 1, similar to he would know how to ride a thoat as a scout, and he would be able to navigate. So that'll get you. Sorry, wrong button. That'll get you guys through the next leg. So why don't you draw? You go through the gate of the next section if you're going to head around, kind of clockwise.
Ooh.
Go. All right, and as it's growing dark, it seems pretty uneventful. You're headed through another kind of residential section. There's it looks like towards the wall there's more storehouses and things, but mostly quiet. Mostly a quiet evening. Let's do another navigation roll and make sure there's no 20s. I just saw a 20. All right. Oh, and I can change my name, right? I'm not Shield Guardian.
Shield Guardian.
Yeah. All right. So 2 successes.
Mm-hmm.
So let's give that safely into another section and even more quietly. So I'll spend that momentum to make it even more quiet and uneventful. So it should be safe. So yeah, I guess we'll try 2 more rolls. And this last one, okay, we'll do 1 more. And the last one will be a contested. All right, so that was Daring and Might is 10. So another single success. So that gets you the next way through. But why don't you roll, Matt? Why don't you roll 3d20 for his last roll, and then I'll roll it contested to see if just naturally you are identified.
Under 10?
Yes, yeah. The target is 10.
You got 2.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And okay, so and I'll roll 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a 1 though, so that's 2 successes. So
so we win.
yeah, it's unless I spend to break the
pile of threat. Yeah.
Yeah, I get to break the tie.
Why does he have so much threat, Matt?
Because this planet is full of terrors.
Yeah, I may as well with 7. I don't know what I'm holding on to these for, unless the White King Kong is gonna get you in the end here. So I'll spend 1. Oops. I'll spend 1, and there was once Gelmoran was in back into contact with security. He sent out additional flyers that were considerably behind, but they're patrolling each of the sectors. So another flyer has caught your.
I told you to ride casually.
Right. Yes. So because it was I broke the tie with a threat, and so yeah, you'll have a one more confrontation before. So so at the top of this next round, then what do you want to do? Do you want to have him navigate this last block?
Try to get lost again.
Oh, okay. Do you want to fire? On them because they're within range? When they spotted you, they circled around and came right into range. So they're in range for your pistol if you want to fire on them.
Fire, will he still be able to try to disappear, or will that cancel?
Yeah, if there's I guess it would be it will cost an additional momentum. You'll have to spend 2 instead of or 3 instead of the 2 to disappear again. But as long as you're ahead of them.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to shoot. I think I'm just going to keep an eye on him. And trust the kid.
All right. Well, why don't you go ahead and roll then? If you're not going to shoot, why don't you roll for him? So 3d20 and 10 is the target.
1.
All right. Well, that still works. Okay. So you're able. So you don't. Do you have any momentum?
No.
Banked. Okay. So you're able to stay ahead of them, but you're going to have to, unless you want to lead them right to where you're going, you're probably going to have to circle around. So until so this will kind of continue until you're able to escape them, or you shoot them down. So whichever.
We're going to feint like we're going out this gate and then come back around.
Yes. Right. All right. So another round. So go ahead and do another navigation.
Come on, kid. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was a 1. The stupid dice roller. What's his lowest attribute?
4. Yeah,
okay,
so that's
2 successes.
Oh, good. Okay. So that'll get you out of the. So you discovered last time, and that'll get you out of shot range again. So they're not going to fire. All right. So you're able to, with your roundabout route, you've gotten them a little bit delayed. All right. So give us. So now you only need 2 momentum to get concealed. So give us one more 3d20s.
Yeah, 2. Got a 6 and an 8. So
good. All right. So 2 successes. Yeah. 2. Okay. All right. So that's enough for 1 momentum. So give me 1 more roll. Actually, wait a minute. Because you'll need 2 momentum to conceal. So either you spend that momentum to to not get shot at, basically, or bank it, and then if you get another momentum next turn, you can conceal yourself. So either take a round of gunfire, or take a round of gunfire this round.
We'll bank it.
Okay.
Serpentine.
All right. So they're under orders, so they're gonna.
Woohoo!
That means 3d20 because they're taking orders, but.
I got 4 successes and a complication.
Oh no!
Wow.
Okay. So, wait. What was? I'm looking at the
complication should be like we ran the throat to death and we just.
Oh no!
We walk into the bar.
It was just like one on the side of the road. I just
Yeah, that's
told you to get on.
And we were like careening through alleyways and stuff, very Indiana Jones, like knocking over the stacks of pots. And
at this point, imagine you've been riding it for like 12 hours, so it's exhausted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Through the city.
So they only get 2 successes, or 1 success and 1 momentum. So you got 4 total. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're completely escaped. But I think that's probably the appropriate thing is because this thought was just a some traders menial thought that you called into service. He couldn't handle this sort of stress, so the thought just in sight of the Black Hole Tavern, the thought does collapse, and you take the rest of the distance on foot, but it's within sight, so it's just like a block away.
Good job, boy. We made it.
Wow. Nice. Yeah. But that was a good roll. So nobody shot at you, and you escaped that turn. All right. Yeah. If you wouldn't escape, that would have been a round of gunfire.
Yeah. I'm already shot up. I don't want to be shot anymore.
All right. So on foot, you return to the. You see, or actually, probably you don't see Zaz Thoth at the front of the black hole. He's been
His must have died too.
So he's either secured somewhere else or didn't make the trip. Yes. So you enter.
Yeah.
You enter Khazara and see at the table. Za and Tan Vorn are seated drinking ale, kind of watching the door, hoping for your return.
Are you pursued?
No, we lost him, but the throat didn't make it.
Oh, that's sad to hear. It was an innocent beast.
Well, there are no innocents in war.
Here, have a seat. Have a drink.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. So,
I'll catch him up on the fact that.
Oh yeah.
Secreted away, Nalin.
Yes. Oh yeah. That's right. So immediately, Tyrell would be, "Oh, where's my father?" Yeah. Right. No, sorry, that would have been the obvious. Yeah. So Tyrell asked.
No.
I look over at Tan Vorn and smile kind of knowingly. It's like, it's good to see you.
Yes. I've already apologized to Za, but let me tell you, I'm sorry about fleeing. But that security situation you had looked a little bit too much to handle, and I hope that I'm glad to see you, and I hoped that it would be something not above your competency.
No, we're in good hands. And I look at Zagoran's 4 hands.
Nice. Lots of hands. So, and Tyrell is so my father is safe then.
Yes, he's looking through his books now. Do you want to go be with him or stay here with us?
So that would depend on what your plans are. I would prefer not to leave the city, or prefer just to stay with my father. I feel with my sister's betrayal, I feel that I want to secure him. I want to protect him as much as possible.
Well, and I'll kind of poke Klümt's shoulder that he got shot in, probably.
Oh, right.
First, I'll stitch this guy up, and then I don't know. It seems like Golma Lady, whatchamacallit, Dalaver. She seems to have a lot of connections. I don't know who we can go to in town, and I don't know what to do with this data. I'm hoping Nellen comes up with something, or we secret both of you out and you never return.
So, does the scientist think that there's a specific thing they were looking for, or are they just trying to get their hands on this lost technology?
When he was approached initially by Skoma and Jags, they revealed a bit of their plans of controlling. They wanted to use this ancient data from this archive to help their technology in controlling intelligent creatures. So obviously they've been successful in controlling animals and beasts, more mindless beasts. You saw an example of that, but they revealed that they wanted him to assist them with the technology, to create technology that would help control intelligent beings. And he, of course, refused them. So that's what got him into this whole mess. Yeah, but he's convinced that this technology will also help in the future for curing brain damage and trauma to brain tissue, and is driven to because his wife died from a brain injury that he thought he should be able to save her from. So that's his need for this data, and that was his drive to continue this research. And he's already presented the beginnings of it to Helium, officially to Helium, so they know that his neuroscience research is producing fruits.
But I still think maybe after he learns what he can, we should destroy this data. You saw that Banff and how it was. It didn't roar. It didn't do anything. If they start doing this to other Martians, no one should live like that.
In my world, were I on the run without an employer, I would go to this place's rival and offer it to them. But I don't think Nalantir would do that.
The rival of...
Well, there's another Helium, another city like this.
Right.
Oh, are they at war or are they at like odds with each other?
Well,
I think there probably is some competition, but no, it's basically like the Jeddak of Helium and the Jed of Lower Helium are kind of president and vice president. You know, they have a political relationship, and actually, it's a father and son. Yeah, it's a father and son.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
Hmm.
So so Zodonga might be a if you wanted to try to find some rival or somebody that would not easily turn over, or of course the yellow, the Okar would be another safe place to.
Who did? I guess I'm asking his son. I don't know. Who did Palantir reveal his original research to? Was it like other scientists, or was it the prince?
Yeah, it would have been the Jed. Yeah, it would have been a group, a panel that involved the Jed of Lower Helium. So who who Gel Moran was claiming to be a assistant of the assistant of is was the Jed of Lower Helium. So he
Martian or something like that.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's who would have. Yes, yeah, Jed Morris Kajak. Jed Morris Kajak. He was claiming to be. Oh, sorry, it's on this other page. Yeah, so he's a sub advisor to Jed. The
Jed Moore?
Jed Moores.
The ruler of the city?
Yeah, kind of the mayor of Lower Helium.
Okay.
And not the ruler right now, because the so John Carter, so what you know, or who as warlord of Helium, John Carter would be in this role, but of course he's disappeared. So they no one knows currently the location of the former Jeddak of Helium, who would have been the Jarsumian John Carter. But now the father of Morris Kajak is the Jeddak. His name is Tardus. Tardus Morris is the Jeddak of Helium, and this is Morris Kajak, his son. So yeah, Talon would have a relationship. He would have a connection. He could actually, if you wanted to try something a little, not knowing kind of how deep the corruption goes, if you wanted to try some contacting the Jed, that could be an option.
I say we wait here for the evening and give him some time to look over his data. It seemed like he had maybe a thought of what he wanted to do with it.
Mm-hmm. So the Eidolon, and I'm asking this to all the Martians at this table, the Eidolon are a prescribed cult? Are they, like, would they be imprisoned if they were revealed?
Currently, so this is your red Martian friend. So Ton Vorn says they're tolerated as an offshoot, a breakaway group from the Thurn. So we know that they have affiliations with the fraud religion that the Holy Thurn used to propagate across Barsoom. This is a group of kind of renegade Thurn. They haven't threatened in any way, and most people are stay away from their cult beliefs, but they're tolerated. As you know, there are two encampments of Eidolon outside of the city, and as we saw, there's also one that was established near the ruins. So right now they are. No one knows their motives directly, and if it was to be, if we had some sort of proof to show of this conspiracy to control intelligent creatures, as I'm hearing discussed, then that may be something that we could take to the Jed, and but we would need some sort of proof, some sort of evidence of this activity.
Okay. Well then, Za, I think I agree with you. I think we have to wait for Nalantir's conclusions.
All right.
Then I'll get some herbs and some thread and stitch him up.
All right. Yes. So.
How powerful is renown? Like, can I what I'm looking?
Yeah, it scales. So like one renown would give you an individual that you could reliably call on. It would have to be somebody you had some reason to from your status or title that you would have access to, and that's another thing you can buy with renown is title. So the title would give you a connection to someone, or you would have met them. And then 2 renown is like a small group, and once you get to the level of 3 renown, you actually have access to armies or airships. Like maybe you have an airship captain or somebody that you're in league with. So bigger renown spends can give you significant resources and allies. And an unspent renown you can use in that similar way. Instead of momentum, and then it just regenerates the next session. So you can kind of use it during a session as currency to get social connections or resources. And after being patched up, Tyrol says, I need to see my father, and he goes to ask the tavern keep to show him where his father is being kept, and so he kind of exits the scene while you guys are.
So I'm going to bring this up one more time to Klümt and say, I think we should destroy this information. It seems like it could possibly help a sick person in the future, but could be used to subjugate all people. I don't think it's worth the trade. I know that Nolan is always thinking about it, and because of his wife, but I don't know if he can't bring her back now, and it feels like this can only be used for, or will be used for, evil in the future.
I'll look in my cup and say, well, information is power. Knowing how to do a thing does not mean you will do the thing. Look at your rifle. The first one of those, someone probably said something very similar. But in the hands of a honorable warrior such as yourself, it's a useful tool.
Perhaps. I'm not going to give up on this, but I don't have anything else to argue.
It just flies. It flies against like my character's programming completely. Like, no, what? We have a secret technology. We have to possess it.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. That opposition.
So, did I heal? Or
yes, yeah. Heal is very, very, very quick and very powerful. So yeah, you're totally your stress track is totally empty. Oh, and as far as your injuries though,
I have 2 wounds.
That's right. That's right. So I think with treatment from Za, let me double check the healing rules. With treatment from Za, I think you can get your wounds or your wounds taken care of. Sorry. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong book. Too many of these long storybook.
It's on your cheat sheet here.
Do I have some healing for the? Oh, okay.
To recover an affliction, roll challenging attribute tests with affected attributes.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm sorry. Yeah, totally.
Successful means 1 affliction, additional affliction for every 2 momentum. Mm-hmm. To aid an ally recover from an affliction, challenging D2 attribute test. With affected attribute success moves, removes 1 affliction. Okay, so it looks like if he can make a challenging 2, whatever that's called, attribute test.
Yes.
To heal me.
Okay.
Sure, I'll.
You want to give that a shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the same attribute. So it's cunning and might that I'm using to heal his wounds.
Yeah. Roll the same. Yep. Yeah. So difficulty 2. So you need 2 successes, and then you got momentum after that. So that'll remove 1 affliction, and then 2 momentum reduces it 1 more. So you can get both of those.
Well, I got 2 successes, so I take 1 off for you, Matt.
Oh, hey, that's a vast improvement. Thank you.
Nice.
You're still wrong, but thank you.
All right, so just a single wound. Okay. Well, do you want to roll? Why don't you roll as well? So you can. Are you guys just going to maybe spend the night at the tavern?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. Then why don't you go ahead and try. Okay. Try for yourself then.
15. Boosh. That's 1, 2. Let me check. Well, I guess all I needed was 2. Huh? Yeah. Or no, I needed 3.
No, it's just 1 more left. So yeah, just a success gives you that 1 more gone, or 2 successes. I'm sorry. It's difficulty 2.
Got it.
Yeah. So yeah, your stress track is gone, and good. Your last wound is gone. Nice. Okay, so, Tyrell, before you retire for the evening, Tyrell says he is going to leave to secure some equipment for his father, so he is able to read this data disk in his secured location. So he's looking for some sort of portable machine that will interpret and maybe translate this data into something that he can use more effectively. For his research. Are you okay with that?
Tanvorn.
Yes.
Would you be kind enough to escort the boy, keep him out of trouble?
Oh, of course. Yes, if that's how I'm most useful, I would. I'm in your debt. I avoided any confrontation with the Helium authorities, so I will do my best.
Oh, and I gave you that cool iridium.
Oh yes. Oh, that's right. Yes. The iridium torch is it was quite amazing. All right. That's right.
After everybody is I make sure Matt's okay, we kind of decide what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else pressing. I'm gonna go see if I can find that thoat that they rode either to death or whatever it is. And if it's still alive, I'll tend to it. If it's dead, I'm gonna drag it out of the middle of the road so that they don't track it down.
Good idea. Okay. Yeah. So it still has a heartbeat. So it's just collapsed from exhaustion and just kind of abandoned. Probably the worst stress it's had in its life. And you notice it's kind of an older animal, so it wasn't capable of handling that kind of halfway around the city pursuit. I think it was the serpentine that did it.
I'll feed bag it and water it or whatever the equivalent is, so that it.
Sure.
I'm assuming that, like most animals like that, if I patch it up and let it go, it will wander back to where it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Eventually.
Oh, good idea. Yeah. So you tend to the animal. So now there's nothing. Near you that is evidence of the insane pursuit. Yeah, good idea. All right.
Do I know where Nalantir is? Where his room is?
Oh yeah, you can ask the tavern keeper. Will take you if you'd like to. If you'd like to speak with him.
I'm gonna go speak with him, check on his progress.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So you're led. So there's a like a sliding panel behind the bar that leads to this kind of secret hallway where there's a few rooms off of this hallway, and Nalantir is in one of those rooms, and he's still awake. It's of course late in the middle of the night, and he's still awake with his journals. And so already Tyrrell has left to secure the reader, and he says, "Oh yes, Mr. Klümt, von Klümt, how are you this evening? I'm very happy that you've returned. My son told me that it was quite a pursuit that you survived."
It was. I'll give him the little heel click and quick head nod. And how is your research going?
Yes, I think I just need. So I've sent my son to secure a reader for this data disk that we were able to take from the archives, and I just need to be able to translate some of that information. But I think it will be it will be quite useful to my research, and I think that we will have something substantial to present to the authorities in Helium, which may help our position in defending ourselves against this Eidolon conspiracy that seems to have already reached some of the lower levels of the government here.
The brave Goren has posed an interesting moral question to me that I would like to pose to you.
Ah, yes.
If this thing can be turned into a weapon, is it really worth the benefits you see in it?
I see. Well, the fact that we control the data at this moment, and that it's without it being translated or transcribed from this data disk, I think it is rather safe. They would need someone of considerable skill like myself to be able to do anything with this information. I fear my daughter may have maybe of a significant enough have enough knowledge of this technology that she may be able to help them, but I can't imagine there's anyone else that would be able to make much use of this data, not without my research and this disk itself.
Let me ask you, if you are able to get the positive results you seek, would you be able to remove the dangerous elements of the technology before you turn it over to the authorities?
Certainly, yes. Actually, that's quite quite an interesting proposition. I believe as soon as I find the missing pieces to the neurological healing methods that I'm attempting to perfect, I would be willing to destroy any information that would go beyond those means. I understand you're concerned for the safe use and not misuse of this information. So I think I understand the seriousness of this situation, but I do need the missing pieces of my current research. But I do know that there are things here that could be used. For example, like the Eidolon seeking mind control over unwilling and intelligent beings. That would be a very dangerous technology, far beyond any seduction that the cult has as far as their spiritual or religious pursuit. I think the being able to control, say, key members of the government would be very dangerous for all of us.
Das ist gut. And I'll stare into his eyes with the stare of a man who's killed 100 men in the dark.
Yes.
And say, I think we both understand each other, and good luck to you. And I'll turn around and walk.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Yeah. So it feels like you've made some. You've convinced him. He's not kind of single-mindedly or blindly pursuing this research and kind of hoarding this data.
And I'll go back down to the bar and get a drink, and feeling rather chuffed with myself, wait for Goren to return.
All right. Yeah. So you're able to patch up. So Za was able to patch up the exhausted thoat that had collapsed in the street. So yeah, there's no evidence leading, obviously, that a patrol would find on their way there. But as we wrap up this session, because I have 6 threat,
oh no,
I'm gonna spend 5 of that. So you spent most of the evening resting, and it's getting quite late.
5, and that sounds like a lot.
Yes, it's quite a bit. There was something that was just maybe a little too tempting. Too tempting not to. Sorry, wrong way. Too tempting not to spend this on. So you are. Come on. So maybe this happens so after everyone has retired for the evening, finished their drinks and is just resting in rooms provided by the tavern. As the sunlight starts to break through the little bit of window that you have in these rooms, you also hear the roar of a large airship as it's lowering.
You're going to say a white ape for sure.
Lowering itself over the area of the Black Hole Tavern, and you hear an announcement that. The fugitives and murderers of the Okran diplomat's bodyguard and the captors of Nalantir should surrender themselves immediately. And so, a large, full-size helium airship is now has found your location. So. Unfortunately, the tavern, may be a little leaky, so there may have been someone that had come and gone and disappeared during the course of the night.
Someone saw a green Martian dragging a dead thoat through the street.
Right? Yeah. So the last.
I was cleaning up your mess. Okay, I didn't cause it.
Yes. So the hum of a large airship, and still. Tyrrell and Tonvorn have not returned,
of course,
yet. Yeah, so they're still gone.
Alan's still secured somewhere, right? He's not in an easy to find room.
No, yeah, he wouldn't be secured unless they were able to coerce the tavern owner. They wouldn't be able to find him.
Always happens when I don't have momentum.
Right.
Are we in the same room or in separate rooms, do you think?
Oh, yeah. What would you have chosen to do? Because they're probably small rooms. They're probably not that comfortable. So one of you might have had to sleep on the floor if you shared a room.
Oh, then we'd probably be in separate rooms, I think. Mm-hmm. Right,
yeah.
Matt?
Yeah, I have no money and barely understand your currency, so I'm going to stay where you tell me to.
Okay.
All right. Well, there'll be some good things to spend luck on, I think, the next session. I think.
You say to the person who spent all but one of his luck. All right.